I duct into the shed and it's pretty loud due to the ducting noise. Now I get away with this because I've got a really nice expensive extractor which damps the fan noise, but recently the filters have died and I've needed to swap it out for a couple of days with this cheap blower unit which doesn't have variable speed control. It's really fast and it passes the noise down the tube. So I've connected it up like this and there's an awful rushing, whooshing sound coming out of the ducting. So I've got onto my good friend Chris, who's a building services wizard, commissions hospitals and prisons and all kinds of big stuff, clever bloke, and he's given me some advice and here's what he's come up with. So I said, Chris, how do I reduce the ducting noise? And he said, well, there's three things. You need to avoid ribbed pipes, it's turbulent air, it's loud. Avoid excessive lengths of ducting and avoid unnecessary bends. And I showed him this picture which showed ribbed pipe, bent, which was excessively long. So there was lots of places to improve. So I've made a few temporary changes and this is what we've got now. Bear in mind, this is only temporary for the next 36 hours or so till the replacement filters come. But I've got the blower unit now jacked up on this high-tech box and plastic stack which allows the airflow to go in a straight line through some smooth bore pipe, and it's expertly connected via some duct tape. So the next stage is I'm going to 3D print and design a ducting adapter which will take from this 3-inch spigot here on the variable speed fancy VOC fan into this ducting, so we'll be able to almost certainly reduce that fan noise down to pretty much nothing. And on the other side we've now got a nice short smooth piece of pipe sticking through the wall, and what I'm going to do is box this off and pack it with acoustic insulation. Then on the front apparently you can get acoustic mufflers which are going to allow the same airflow but take a lot of the energy out. Perhaps the pump will have to work a bit harder, but it's not a problem because it's like a 1500 watt extractor. So yeah, big improvements, and it's all about being thankful for your problems. This is the ducting adapter that I've designed to go from the spigot to the straight bore pipe, and I've made sure to eliminate any nasty sharp edges. I put a big fillet radius in the middle so that the air is going to flow with as little resistance as possible. Right, this is set off now and it's a 7-hour print, so I'll come back in the morning and see if we've got a ducting adapter. It's getting there, but still a long way to go. That's a 7.5-hour print, turned out really well. What is interesting, I saved it as a low res STL and you can actually see the triangulation on it on such a big print. It's cool. Does it fit? Yes! Right, hopefully the other end fits, and tomorrow we can fit that in place and have a much quieter ducting. That's just a fit check on the other end. Absolutely perfect. 3D printing is amazing.